How's it going, guys? Jonathan here, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are going to be looking into the latest installment to the Monsterverse, which is Godzilla vs. Kong, directed by Adam Wingard. So let the carnage begin. Okay, guys, so Godzilla vs. Kong. What did I think of the movie? I thought it was really good. I've actually just finished watching it. I rented it off YouTube, movies and TV, and I've got to be really honest. I really like this film. Before I get into things, I'd just like to sort of say that if you can kind of tell that I'm not feeling too clever, that's because I'm actually not feeling too good. Yesterday, I went for my first course of vaccines with the COVID for the COVID. So I am feeling a little bit off, but likewise, guys, Godzilla vs. Kong, I really enjoyed this film more than I thought I was going to. It's directed by Adam Wingard, who I kind of remember from the VHS movies, and they were okay at and they were actually okay. You know, the first one I thought was pretty good, and then the second and the third one were just a little bit okay. But you know, you could kind of see the potential in what he was trying to do with those movies. So coming into Godzilla versus Kong, I was sort of uh, I wouldn't say I wasn't expecting much, because I knew it was going to be a treat on the eyes, as well as on the entertainment value from what I saw in the trailers. Well, what we all saw in the trailers, it looked absolutely amazing. And coming back out from Godzilla King of the Monsters, we've got Millie Bobby Brown and Carl Chandler back in the mix, which I think is actually really good. I like the way that they were written into the film, so that it kind of felt like they were fresh to the film, that they were kind of fresh to the movie, um, with regards to them being in King of the Monsters. I really liked I really liked them both in the film. I thought they actually did quite well with what they actually did, um, with what they were actually given in the movie to go by, because obviously they were the new characters from Godzilla King of the Monsters, and you know, it was, and they kind of carried, like I say, with what they did, with what they carried over. It was kind of necessary for them to be actually in the film. But other than that, cast wise, we've got Alexander Skarsgård, who I do remember, from a few things, but not offhand, unfortunately. I think maybe I do remember him from the new adaptation of Stephen King's The Stand, which I saw maybe the odd bits and pieces when it was out, you know. And I thought he was okay in that. I have seen him in other stuff, but like I say, I can't quite remember off the top of my head where they were. But he was. I thought he was actually very good in the film, given the fact that the whole human aspect of the film was more or less the same as King of the Monsters. They didn't actually do a huge amount. It didn't actually do a huge amount for the film, because obviously you need to be focused more on Godzilla facing off against Kong. Even Rebecca Hall was actually okay as well. I remember her from The Prestige and The Town, which are both really great movies, and well, I thought overall, when it comes to the human characterizations, they were okay. The script wasn't really fantastic. They could have done a little bit more if they wanted to. I thought the best part of the movie, I actually thought, was the connection that the little girl had with Kong, which has pretty much been said quite a few times, in the reviewing community, and I do actually agree with this. I really like that aspect of the film. And the visual effects are just absolutely the visual effects. I mean, man, talk about an upgrade. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. I mean, what can they actually do to make the visual effects better than what they are now? I just don't think it's humanly possible to actually up the level. We'll just have to wait and see what James Cameron does with these new Avatar movies in terms of cinema quality anyway. Um, but like I say, it's so gorgeous to look at. It really is, and the lighting as well. The way they've used the lighting in this movie with all of the different colours. Very big throwback to sort of the neon 80s. Really, really cool, and I just. I love this movie. I just love this movie. I thought it was awesome. I really, really did. Now, I think the only real I wouldn't say the real crap because I don't really want to try and give too much away because it's only been out for about maybe 6 days or something like that. It's literally just dropped in the UK here today, and we're actually in the morning. I put this on straight more or less straight away as soon as I woke up. So I wasn't exactly in the kind of frame of mind to watch a movie, but I really, really wanted to watch this. So I've paid the money, which unfortunately I didn't want to pay that much, but you know it was like 15.99 on YouTube. I don't know whether it's going to be any cheaper anywhere else, guys. So you just have to do the best that you can, really. But yeah, I watched it on YouTube first thing this morning, and I really enjoyed it. It was a really good way to wake up, and yeah, like I say, really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed this film. I thought it was excellent. But there was one thing about the movie, like I was just about to say, and sort of sidetracked myself. There was one little thing that really kind of bugged me about the film. Now, this isn't going to. I mean, I don't want to give anything. Like I said, I don't want to give anything away. But there's a certain point in this. There's a certain point in the film where they go to a certain place, and given the fact that this is unknown territory for the human cast, you would think that they would take necessary safety precautions. Let's actually say, um, now it's not going to affect anything really, to be honest with you. I mean, the film is a lot of fun, but like I say, you would think that if they were going to a certain place where they hadn't actually discovered, so they didn't know what to expect or what ecosystem was going to be like or whatever, you would think that they would want to wear helmets. Yeah, if you've actually seen the film, you'll know what I'm talking about. I just thought that was a little bit silly, to be really honest with you. But you know, you have to sort of forgive it for what it is. No film is absolutely perfect. They're going to forget something. Um, but yes, that's probably the only gripe that I've got with the film. There's some really interesting moments in the film, especially like some of the close-ups that you get of Kong and Godzilla as they're facing off. There's a couple that actually made me laugh. Um, I knew I knew from that point what was actually going to happen. It's not it. I mean, you have to take it for what it is because it doesn't take itself seriously. You know, but there is one particular scene in the film which really sort of made me laugh. I was just sat there thinking, yeah, yeah, yeah. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. That's all I'm going to say. It is actually quite a funny little moment. Actually, I really had a good laugh at that. But like I say, But like I say, great film. Really, really recommend that you do watch it. If you get a chance to watch it if you get a chance to watch it for cheaper than what I've actually paid to rent it, by all means go and go and watch it and just let your brain switch off for 2 hours. That's basically all I can really say about it. But it is a really enjoyable film. It's not something that it's the notch up from King of the Monsters that we all really needed. Because for me, King of the Monsters didn't it did have that certain element of fun to it, but it just didn't. It kind of took itself a little bit too seriously for its own good. This one, Godzilla versus Kong, doesn't do that. It is a straight up popcorn film, hands down. So with that being said, guys, how am I going to rank? Well, how am I going to rate this movie? Right, okay. Now I haven't. It's been a while since I've actually done a review in this particular format. I don't usually get in front of the camera to do reviews like this because I really struggle in front of it. And in some videos you can actually tell that I do as well. So I mean, I actually think personally, I'm in the frame of mind for this. So yeah. Anyway, but if you did like this format and you can kind of see if I'm doing all right or not, let me know down in that comment section below. But what am I going to rank this film? I am probably going to give this, I think for its entertainment value, it's definitely a 10. But with those little things that I did actually say about it, I can't really give this a full score, because I don't want you to think that I'm prioritizing this over the rest of them. I will probably give Godzilla versus Kong will get an 8.5 out of 10 in my opinion. In my opinion, definitely rewatchable, guys, and I do recommend you go out and I do recommend you source it out and watch it. And that is it for the video, guys. So if you did like it, make sure to hit that like button. You know, it does help an awful lot to the channel. And if you'd like to subscribe, by all means, I don't mind if you don't. This is just something that I'm doing pretty much as a hobby, not looking to get anything out of this, not looking to get anything really out of this, you know. I like talking about movies. I might not really show much, I might not show an awful lot of it in my previous videos, but I do enjoy doing it. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm good in front of the camera. I think it sort of lies on the other side of it when it comes to doing commentaries or that kind of thing. I'm thinking about doing some top 10s as well. If you want to see me do some top 10s, also let me know down in the comment section below as well. And if you like to subscribe, which I think I've already said, do so. I don't mind if you don't, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, that would, and I think that'll just about do it, guys. Thank you so much once again, and this is me, Trekflix, signing off. Oh, and by the way, there might be a bit of, I might be doing something with the I might be doing something a little drastic with the channel, so keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. It just depends on what goes on. To be really honest with you guys, I'm sort of, as much as I'd love to carry on with this, I'm kind of, my mood for YouTube is actually going down in terms of creating content. I don't know whether I want to start, don't know whether I want to do it anymore, but I will keep trying to push some videos out to try and get my mentality back into it. So like I said, guys, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I've never really been that consistent with uploading videos anyway. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop waffling on, and I'm going to carry on with my Kong Skull Island review. Now that I've actually finished this review, I might as well put that into the playlist. So like I say, keep an eye out for that review, and then there will be Godzilla King of the Monsters coming after Kong Skull Island. So anyway, I'm going to do it again, guys. Thank you so much. This is me, Trek Freaks, signing off.